Okay, so I'm making a Street Fighter Alpha 2 Zangief magic grab tutorial video here. And what is a magic grab? A magic grab is a perfectly timed SPD on someone's wake up that they cannot get out of without using great timing or a bar. And this was unique to Street Fighter Alpha 2 because in previous Street Fighter games, or it's unique to the Alpha series, but in previous Street Fighter games you had throw invincibility on your wake up, and in later Street Fighter games you had the option that if you held up, you had throw invincibility frames on frame 1. But in this game, you can hold up on your wake up and you can still get SP'd because you do not have throw invincibility frames. And that sounds really dumb, and it was kind of dumb, but if you're a Zangief player, it's pretty badass. Let me show you some footage here and we can get into some basic setups. We have just a regular back or down back sweep into an SPD, a regular sweep into a jump SPD, and a command sweep jump into an SPD. Now I'm going to slow it down and go into some details here. This setup, none of these are hard, but this one and the second one at least require a little bit of timing. What you're going to want to do is a down or down back roundhouse and just walk up, and it takes timing. Like I said, once you get the hang of it, it's very easy. You time it to where on their wake up frame you SPD, and they cannot jump out of it. As you can see, the dummy is set just holding up. Now this second setup is maybe a little easier. You jump after you land the down or down back roundhouse, and then as soon as you hit the ground, you input your SPD, your 360. So you sweep, hold up forward, jump, hit the ground, input your 360 right here. You can see me going down to back to up, and then I push the button. This is important because you need that little bit of time once you hit the ground to catch them on their wake up frame. And this setup is also pretty easy once you get the hang of it. This third setup is extremely easy. It is a command roundhouse, down forward roundhouse, which gives you more recovery frames on this attack here. So when you hold up, as soon as you hit the ground, you can be buffering the 360 in the air, and as soon as you hit the ground, you hit the button and it grabs them. You can do this with running bear grab or spinning pile driver. And this works on most characters, this setup. And all these setups do. The one thing you have to worry about is Rose and Chun-Li get up a little slower than every other character. And Adon also wakes up at a different time. He wakes up faster than every other character. Now, these setups work on particular characters a lot better because they don't have what you would call an invincible special move that you can time reversal timing to get out of it. So you have to spend a bar. For instance, Ryu can DP out of it, but Sakura, on the other hand, she cannot DP out of it. She has to spend a bar to get out of it. Now, I'm going to go through a list here. Rose, Sakura, Birdie, Saddam, Relento, Bison, and Dalsum. None of these characters have a reversal timed move that has invincibility frames on it. So you have to spend a bar. Dalsum and Bison have the option of teleporting, but these other characters have to spend a bar to get out of it, or it's a free SPD. Now, there's a lot of potential you can do with this. It's not just those setups. You can also, in the corner, you can land a running bear grab instead of an SPD, and if you use the light one, you have enough time to land and land an SPD. So these are all magic grabs. So he's holding up, but he's still getting thrown. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it taught you something, and I'm glad that this collection of Street Fighter games is coming out in a couple weeks for the modern consoles, with all great Street Fighter games on it.